entire corner anyways. There was no lift on the shot.
Yeah, great job right there by the goalkeeper. It's a tough shot right there for Quinnipiac. So it's going to work out.
Asia Porter was named to the Big East Honor Roll back in September, and we can see why. She has been on point all game long. Now here in the backfield again, the Providence Friars moving around with the ball. If the Friars do end up coming away with a shutout victory, it's only their second shutout of the year after they blanked Holy Cross back on October 2nd in a 1-0 victory there. But 13:42 left to play. Porter with a great day, including 7 saves.
Yeah, I can ask for much more.
Great goaltending as Howard nearly gave the ball away. And once again, it's DeCoste. She's just been turning on the Jets every single corner that she's possibly been there. She scored the lone goal against the Liberty Flames in the Providence Friars 3-1 loss. She was also selected to the honor roll for the Big East previously this year. Ball goes back down to the other end. Porter kicks it away, turned over to Juliana Capello, but it's poked at by Collins. That ends up resulting in a penalty corner. Really great draw there by Capello as the Providence Flyers blunder, giving the Bobcats a 9th penalty corner here.
Yeah, I think that was still a good play by Collins right there. It's just not much you can do there in that spot. I think she did just great, even though he forced a penalty corner.
Once again, I mean, these DPCs have been great. Either the Bobcats have not gotten a shot off or the shot goes wide. I don't think that there's been many looks where they've gotten chances on Porter. We'll see if the fortunes can change on penalty corner number 9.
Haven't got much to the left side here. Let's see what happens.
Bobcats run their scheme to Grajales. Faking a shot. Titmeyer shoots. She scores! Stella Titmeyer with a massive flick and a mighty goal. 12:55 left in the game. The lead has been cut to 1.
That's exactly what this Bobcats team needed. Converted on the penalty corner in the 9th attempt, and now Bobcats are back in this game.
That could be the shot in the arm that the Bobcats need to stay in this game. Stella Titmeyer with her 7th goal of the season.
And right here, getting the ball right back.
Stella Titmeyer, she has been incredible this year. Eva Veldor's picking up an assist along with Michaela Grajales. Although on live stats here we see that the assists have been assessed to Michaela Grajales and Olivia Howard. Howard getting her first point of the season, if that's true. And Michaela Grajales with her 4th assist of the season.
Everyone.
Man, Titmeyer single-handedly bringing the Bobcats back in this game. Here's Titmeyer. She's still racing with the ball. It's up in the circle, but it's brought away by the Friars, who are on panic control, considering the Bobcats just took a cup of coffee to wake themselves back up on that 9th PC. Lavallo turned back over to Capello. She's on the near side. In the circle. She centers it. Shooting stars!
Oh!
Cameron Brower! Tie game! Cameron Brower's first NCAA career goal!
Oh my goodness, Bobcats tie this up!
Kids, call them Quinnipiac, whatever you want to say. The Bobcats erase a 2-0 deficit and the game's tied.
Bobcats are roaring. This team is back in action. Now keep this going.
The first year from Greenwich, Connecticut has not put a ball in the back of the net since a scrimmage with Holy Cross way before the season began in August, and now she ties the game. What a crazy moment. The Bobcats getting their first goal from the field as the Friars are on the ropes.
Wow,
oh,
just changed just like that. All of a sudden, I want to say it was less than 2 minutes till both those goals happened. Great change right there.
A 2-2 game with 11:25 left to play, and just as quick as that, the Bobcats can shift the momentum. And in an opportunity where Cameron Brower gets her start for Amelia Massarelli, she ends up getting a big game-tying goal.
I can't ask for much more right there.
Getting her stick on it is Brower once again, the goal scorer for the Bobcats. Titmeyer and Brower, 2 goals in just about 3 minutes here in the 4th quarter. We were just talking about how the PC had been stagnant for the Bobcats.
That's how much momentum could change. You just get one penalty corner in right there, and that's exactly what happened.
But don't count out Providence just yet. They're pushing once again, is on the near side. That was going. As it's called down for Cavallaro. Brenna Cavallaro near the 25. Keeps possession as now the Friars have to be thinking, what do we need to do to calm this game back down? We had it in our pocket, finished, and the Bobcats ending up opening back up the box as it's 2-2. 2-0 lead completely just taken off the board by Quinnipiac. Racing for it was Pompeo, taken away by Cavallaro. It can't be kept on the stick of Marley Mayu. Mayu checking into the game now. Olivia Howard by the 50. 10 minutes left to play in the penultimate game of the Bobcats season. Goes off the post of the Connecticut flag there in the far right corner of the field. This has been an exciting one. Back and forth action here in Hamden. Clever Streich and Keith Savage on the call for you on GoBobcats.com with just about 10 minutes left to play in Big East action. A tied game between the Bobcats and the Friars.
I can only imagine Providence to try to slow it down. Quinnipiac and continue the press because Providence doesn't want any more mistakes like they've done today.
DeKaiser back across for the Friars. She patrols the backfield, looking over options, goes across to Cavallaro on the near side, double teamed by Lucia Pompeo and Lavallo. Blocked away by Howard. Howard playing really far up for defense by the 25. Blocked away by Finero, and Finero getting her stick on it. 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Keith, at the top of this quarter, did you think the Bobcats would see this much energy and life in their game after 8 penalty corners, and then the 9th one finally ends up being a conversion?
I was saying it prior, they've come back before like Nova against Villanova, and it's just a possibility. Maybe Lucia can get this lead right here.
Pompeo streaking with the ball on the right side of the field. She has some time now, but she turns it over. Titmeyer gets it back, though. Titmeyer by the 25. Turns on the Jets. On the left side. She can't send her the pass. The Friars send it away from inside the circle. 8:10 left to go in the fourth.
Yeah, Quinnipiac, that's what they do. They were saying, talking to me the whole season. It's just having to play a complete game. All it takes is good 12, 15 minutes, and right now they're doing that.
Titmeyer streaking into the circle. She shoots. She scores! Lucia Pompeo. She gets one up on her sister. The go-ahead goal.
Oh, my goodness. 3 unanswered goals all in the last quarter. Bobcats are on fire.
And now it's the Friars that have to figure out how to contain the Bobcats as they emerge from the den. 3 unanswered goals, the deficit. Say goodbye to a 2-0 lead.
What a play by Titmeyer, too. Getting through defenders, staying in bounds, and finding that ball right there. What a last quarter we have going on right now.
Get this, Sophia Pompeo has the winning goal in the last 2 meetings between the Friars and the Bobcats. And now her younger sister, Lucia, gets the go-ahead goal. It's 3-2 Quinnipiac with 7:30 left to play. What a crazy story here in Hamden.
Still not even done yet. It's you gets the last laugh.
We still have a lot left to play, though. The Bobcats, with a great fourth quarter effort, it goes off of Pompeo's stick. Yeah, an insane story. There's number 18, Eleanor DeKaiser. And the Bobcats, all they had to do was just set up right in front of the net. Pompeo, the sophomore, coming out with it again. Brought across to her older sister, Sophia. Sophia tried to race up with it. Can't imagine what's going through Sophia's mind right now. She probably has to think, dang, I have to get one back on my sister.
Yeah, I can do it. It's a last collegiate game. You have to end off with the win.
She wants to end it on a high note, but maybe not the worst thing if your sibling ends up getting the game winner. But There's still a lot left to play here in Hamden. 6:30 on the clock. The Providence Friars trailing by 1 after holding a 2-0 lead and controlling the tempo. But the Bobcats take the baton. Here's Capello, the co-captain, racing up with the ball, but it goes off of a foot. Foul called against Quinnipiac as Pompeo will have to center it to Titmeyer. Here's Titmeyer, racing with it, right side, sends a shot blocked away by number 12, Brianna Cavallaro. Cavallaro from Pennsylvania has started 4 games this season, has been a constant presence in the backfield for the Providence Friars. Speaking of the backfield, the Bobcats can't contain it. Here comes DeCoste. DeCoste, 4 Bobcats on her. She gets double-teamed, and Veldhorst takes the ball away. 5:40 left in the
back there.
quarter.
Quinnipiac, almost a big mistake.
This has been a crazy game, Keith. The Bobcats...
The comebacks. They have to keep the comeback. Quinnipiac, amazing comeback here. They've seen it a few times. They go against Villanova. They just have to keep it. Keep this lead. It's going to be tough to do.
Yeah,
keep
have some
the
momentum.
Stars.
This is the Bobcats without Amelia Massarelli, too. Imagine if she was playing this game, how much more security that would give. But the Bobcats showing that they can do it without one of their top players.
Yeah.
The resolve and fight factor for this team shining through as Capello commits a foul. Now going back the other way, Collins streaking up with the ball by the 25. Ball dips out of play to the left of the cage.
Big thing too here
left in the quarter.
This momentum flowing, getting your young players, getting this big time win.
There's number 18, the Kaiser. Now at the top of the key is Godard Despo. Godard Despo centering, kicked away by Torres and brought out of the circle by Lavallo. Lavallo with some great ball control right there as she shuts down a big chance for the Friars. That's their first shot on goal in quite some time as Torres sees some action there.
Yeah,
Torres making her 7th save of the contest. 4 minutes left in a tense game. Nothing but pride on the line, but the Bobcats and Friars still want that final Big East victory of the season. By the 25 is Kalati.
Friars, you still have plenty of time. You don't have to force anything here.
Eleanor DeKaiser on the far side for the Friars, trying to break out with 5 Bobcats surrounding her, and Titmeyer going upfield with the ball. She is going full steam ahead like a freight train in the midfield. It doesn't matter how many white jerseys are around Stella Titmeyer, she'll still emerge with the ball at the end of the day.
So fast getting down that sideline, making sure it's have the ball save the Bobcats.
Yeah, if you want to talk about speed demons, Titmeyer and DeCoste have been running upfield with the ball all day long. There's 3 minutes left now in regulation. The Bobcats wanting to shut down the Friars' comeback attempt. Kalati back in the back 3 to DeKaiser. DeKaiser turns it around. Stick down by Grajales. Here's Pompeo. She has the go-ahead goal. She wants more. Breaking into the circles, Pompeo. And it's just wide. They score! Lucia Pompeo generates another play. Bobcats are up by 2.
Oh, my slow diving. I want to believe that was Herschel? Herschel going down there, getting the tip in to get the score?
Gabby Herschel getting her stick on the ball.
I believe it was Herschel.
To give the Bobcats the 4-2 lead with 2.5 to play.
Oh, wow.
Gabby Herschel, she ends up
4-2
getting the
now.
goal right there.
Bobcat goal scored by number 21, Juliana.
Oh,
It was
Capello.
Capello that will get credit. And Julian Capello's second goal of the year. It was a bit hard to see from our angle, but Pompeo generated that play. That was massive. What a fourth quarter she's had.
Great fourth quarter here. You want to end off the Big East play, but it's still time here for Providence to come back.
I'm sure that her parents watching in the stands, we just had a chance to talk to them at halftime, are very proud of the progress Lucia Pompio's made, the growth that she's seen throughout this sophomore season. Both of their daughters in action today. 2 minutes left. The Bobcats, who could have known that this would end up becoming a 4-2 game after Quinnipiac really looked shut down in that third quarter.
Barely had any offense going for them in the first 3 quarters. They're just getting penalty corners, getting stopped, and now 3 out of 4 of these goals aren't even from penalty corners.
Yeah, they're 3 goals from the field.
We need to close out this game right here, and this stop right here could be the deciding factor.
Now here's a chance.
Great steal by
Flyers take it away
Grajales.
again. Grajales blocked by number 21, Amanda Collins. Collins has had a good day for herself, but it is not enough. The Bobcats with 4 unanswered goals thanks to Stella Titmeyer, Juliana Capello, and Lucia Pompio. The assist will go to Pompio as she gets her second point of the entire
Off the foot,
quarter
big
here.
time
Goes off of
mistake.
the foot. 1 minute left. The Bobcats wanting to shut this game down and close it out. Titmeyer. Taking it away is DeCoste. Trying to push up. She's knocked down with 45 to play. Now it's centered. Grajales off of the stick of Godard Despo. Blocked out in front. It goes off of a knee. So Quinnipiac gets possession with 30 seconds left. Bobcats up by 2, and they'll just run the clock now. 20 to go as the ball's in the midfield for Titmeyer. We talk about complete games. The Bobcats just played a complete game against the Providence Friars right here. After a 2-0 win against number 24 Penn, they're going to close out their Big East season on the right foot for the first time since 2021. The Bobcats get a victory over the Providence Friars.
That's what you love for the Bobcats right there. 4 goals in the last quarter after down 2-0. Oh my goodness.
And in the final meeting between the Pompeo sisters, Lucia finally gets the better of her older sister, scoring the game winner and assisting on an insurance goal. The Bobcats 4, the Providence Friars 2. What a game, Keith.
Last game for the Friars too. Tough way to end off your season. But if you're Providence, successful season, you had 2 wins in the Big East too. It's just, I thought it was a solid season overall for them.
I mean, how much more storybook can it get, Keith, than that?
Yeah, it's just, wow, phenomenal. Quinnipiac is 1 more game on Sunday against Sacred Heart, but last Big East play with a big-time win.
So the Bobcats, a complete 180 effort. Lucia Pompeo leading the line. Sisters in battle one final time. And Lucia, the story of the game. So the Bobcats, the final score, 4 for Quinnipiac, 2 for Providence. You've been listening and watching Quinnipiac Bobcats Field Hockey. They will go up to 2-5 to close out the year in the Big East. For Keith Savage, I'm Clever Streich. We'll see you.